We're going to prophesy words over the house of God that will build her up and strengthen her. Listen, don't let the devil, and I don't mean to use that lightly, don't let the devil use you to put down the house of God. You're here to build the house of God. And it starts with your words. When you love something, you speak well of it. When you love something, you bless it. When you love something, you build it up. And it's important for us to show we love the house of God with our words. Say it again. The presence of God is here today. Let me read another verse. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 11. It says, if anyone speaks, let him speak as the oracles of God. If anyone ministers, let him do it as with the ability of God that supplies that in all things God may be glorified through Jesus Christ, to whom belong the glory and the dominion forever and ever. Look what it says. If anyone speaks, let him speak as the mouth of God. You're going to build the atmosphere of your church with your words. You know what? When people come to your church, we know we have visitors here. But you know when people come to your church, our atmosphere has to be the right atmosphere, that they feel welcome. David had a vision. Do you have a vision for the church? Do you have a vision for your church? Are you in agreement with the vision of the pastor? Pastor Joel and Pastor Rose, do you have the heart they have? We're going this way. No, because a pastor has a vision and can see things other people cannot see. But the church, imagine if all of us would be able to see what is invisible to the rest. See, God gave David rest from all his enemies. You know why people don't build the house of God? Because they say they don't have no time. Pastor, I got struggles. I'm going through this. I have problems with my family. Say this, raise one hand and say this with me. The Lord is about to give me rest. Is it too expensive to give it to God? Sometimes we have things like, God, don't touch this. You can ask me for anything, but don't touch that. We feel like MC Hammer. Can't touch this. No, 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 no. One thing, how many are Filipino? Raise your hands. Oh, you guys like to sing. Ooh, baby, I love your ways. Every day. Listen, we have things sometimes we don't want to give. But you know how David finished his course? Raising up the biggest offering in history. Check this out. David raised an offering that was $4.5 billion worth. Magnificent, famous, and glorious. That's the word you have to prophesy over your church. My church, our church, is going to be a glorious church, a magnificent church. It's going to be an awesome church. When people come to our church, they're going to think, man, Disneyland can't touch this place.